That is amazing. Oh my god. Hello dwellers, and welcome to another Xtracraft mod spotlight. So, well, I guess you could say it like that. But yeah, so earlier this week I did the mobs of Xtracraft, and there are quite a few mobs. But there's also a really large set of new armor and new equipment and new weapons that, deserve to be spotlighted too, because this mod is very intensive, and there's more things than just a mob. So obviously, I decided to split it into 2 episodes and show you all the items right now. Now, there is one thing I need to warn you. A few of these items will crash your game. This mod was not optimized for 2.5. It was just ported over, basically. So there are some discrepancies in the coding that causes it to crash when it's supposed to be used. For instance, if I look in my... First off, here's me in my armor. This is not a skin, it's an armor. Isn't that armor awesome? Looks like the demigod. I guess how you get it. Okay, let's see. Now, things like... the Reapers, the Nether's Reaper right here, you can see me highlight it. This thing will crash your game if you ever try to use this ability. Do not use the Nether's Reaper. Another thing you don't want to touch is Stone Destruction, which you make, but basically it hurts. It's supposed to harm you whenever you step on it. It doesn't, it just crashes your game. And because you're landing on top of it, that world is going to be completely unusable unless you switch into creative mode through an external client, so you quit taking damage. Yeah, so there's also a few other things like the, it's just not the most safe mod, I'm just telling you, but it's such a good mod on the content scale that, I'm still going to take my time to overview this for you. Let's see, I'm just trying to see if there's anything else that I recall it crashing my game. Well, anything related to the Reapers and, like this, hold on, the Reaper, yeah, this mob right here, the Reaper, don't mess with the Reapers, okay? They don't spawn normally. I don't think he's actually made it so that they don't spawn, but just deal with the Wraiths, never deal with the Reapers. The Reapers are terrible, and they will crash your game. Anyway, that was just my warning. So, now we can actually get into the new stuff. So, we got us some Emerald Ore, some Ruby Ore, some Sapphire Ore. So, I mean, obviously 3 gemstones. But what's really cool is that you can make your own sets of armor out of them. So, if you look in here and you see ruby armor, emerald armor, sapphire armor, and you're like, big deal. But what's really cool is if you put in some, you can actually put them into a crafting bench and you'll get emerald powder and, powder of like, the other gems too. And if you put it in with diamond powder, you can get an onyx. Now, onyxes are very hard. Is that the right way to pronounce it? I don't know. Anyway, onyx are very hard, and you can make some weapons out of it, which are pretty powerful and cool. You see the onyx sword and the shovel axe, stuff like that. It's really powerful. It's like 10. It does 10 damage per hit, and I mean compared to the celestial Beyblade. Yes, the celestial Beyblade. Let it rip. Okay. But anyway, the Celestial Blade is going to kill everything in one hit. I found that out the other day when I was doing it on, or using it to kill the mobs of the mob spotlight. But it's still a very powerful sword just by being made by regular materials like this. So, yeah. Now, as you can see, you can also craft them into blocks, but whoop-de-doo. Titanium's here too, and you can make titanium armor and equipment. So far, not really that important. But here we have Pyrite. Pyrite doesn't really have much of a use. If we go into... I'm using not enough items to help showcase this. And if we go find Pyrite right here and press the U button, you'll see that it has no use at the current moment. You can't smelt it. You can't build stuff with it. It's currently useless. But they are adding more stuff to it. This black stuff, if I recall, is called Toluene Ore. And Toluene also is useless if I... These mod. Oh no, you can actually. Okay. Oh yeah, Toluene. Okay, so Toluene you actually can turn it into a powder, and the powder goes into this new kind of TNT called Toluene TNT. Now the Toluene TNT has a blast radius of 8, and I'll show you it a little later. It's twice as big as a regular TNT explosion, and then over here is overlaid in TNT. TNT. God, I'm just like mumbling there, but overlaid in TNT, you can, it's huge. I'm going to show you that in a second. But, yeah, I guess you can make it into toluene powder. I forgot about that. Here's uranium, and with uranium, you can make uranium ingots and make uranium armor. Well, not armor, but you can make uranium weapons. Just like onyx, except it gives you cancer. Okay, let's see. Over here is the celestial stone. And the way you make celestial stone is if we go over here, you have to get regular stone, and then you have to infuse it. If I can press the right button, come on. There we go. You have to infuse it with divine essence. And you get divine essence by killing a demigod. So that's how you get celestial stone. And you'll need celestial stone to make a celestial portal. That is how you get to the in-game content against the gigantic boss. But yeah. He's also repurposed the nether to have a few more ores in here. These are all found in the nether. So we've got our own nether gravel. We've got nether rock. We've got Elementium Ore, which can actually be used to make a cannon, and I'll show you that in a few minutes. We got little Tiratak, or something black. I can't pronounce it. It's Titarak. Titarak. Yes, Titarak. Titarak, you also use it for things like making weapons, and honestly, you make some pretty awesome weapons. The Titarak armor is probably the second highest. It is the second highest, second most powerful armor in the game, as you can see it right here. And you use it with Netherium. I'm just like completely failing at pronouncing things. It's terrible. But it's very powerful. I'm wearing it right now. Right here. Divine armor is actually blessed Titarak. So I mean, it's very good. And the divine armor is unbreaking. And I'll show you it in a second. It has some pretty cool abilities. It's turning nighttime. Okay, this right here, if I recall correctly, is Infernal Ore. And Infernal Ore, well, you have to make it. You get just regular netherrack, and you get an Infernal Gem. You get these from those gigantic lava titans that I showed you in the other, Xtracraft video. And you can just place them down. They don't really have much of a use, except that you can use them to build the best weapons in the game. So that's kind of a use. But, I mean, the Infernal Blade, they set things on fire. I'll show you that in a second. Now this here is, if I recall correctly, I know the names, it's just Soul Pack, that's what I was thinking. So this is Soul Pack. I was thinking it was Soul something, but I didn't know exactly what it was. And it's basically, you don't slow down on it, and it's actually, you get the souls from killing wraiths. And you can place the souls in a 9x9 or a 3x3 square to, 9 places, and you'll get this. And what this does, it doesn't really do much, but you can walk on it. But this here, if you infuse it with glowstone, you get glowing soul pack, so you can use it as a walkway. It looks pretty nice. Doesn't have much of a function, but if you kill a wraith on it, you'll get more souls. So I mean, it helps itself out. Now I'm going to show you the Elementium Cannon. I didn't create it, but here's the recipe. Let's see, right there. You just get regular cobblestone and Elementium Ore and redstone, and you can get an Elementium Cannon. Now, what's really, really cool about this mod is right here, this Xtracraft book recipes. If you have it, you can actually create it like this. You just get a book and some coal, and there you go. You get some Xtracraft. You can actually just open the book, and it will show you every recipe that you can make in Xtracraft. So, I mean, to make Potion of Destruction, you need, a vial, lava bucket, and death essence. Incense, gosh. Celestial Wand, it tells you make an Elementium bar and divine essence, and you'll need that to get into the heaven dimension, which is the final boss area. So, I mean, it shows you all the crafting recipes, and if you click on it, you can see that I'm only looking at the things that are done with the Elementium bar. If you keep on scrolling through, and I click on Titarak bar, everything with the Titarak bar, it's very, very intuitive, and it's very good if you don't have not enough items installed. So, I would suggest making a Xtracraft book as soon as you get into the game. But yeah, so anyway, let's get me an Elementium Cannon. And these things go off just like any other, Minecraft mechanic, weaponry or machine with redstone. So if you put a redstone torch with it, it's going to fire a beam of ruby ore in one direction. Now, it doesn't go on forever. It does stop after a few minutes or so. Like, it ends right here. But remember that you can make weapons and armor with ruby, and it's about the same strength as diamond. So it's like an infinite armor supply. If we just keep on going, there we go. You see, it ends right there. So don't worry about it like completely just you permanently having a just gigantic road of, you know, rubies, just making your world ugly. What's really cool is if you mine it. Let's give me a infernal pickaxe just so I can actually mine it really quickly. You can see that every time you place a redstone torch, it'll reset. So, I mean, you've got infinite ruby right there. So you don't even have to really worry about it. Now, as you saw earlier, it was kind of hard to get because the Elementium Ore is hidden in the Nether and very hard to reach places. But as soon as you get it, you're set for armor and weapons for quite a while. Okay, now we're going to show you the actual weapon's ability. So, right here I have the Thundering Blade. Can you guess what it does? If you guessed create lightning, you'd be pretty correct. It's on fire. But yeah, that's what the Thundering Blade does. Obviously, you could smite things with a bolt of lightning. Like this cow. And that cow. And that cow! Oh, that cow didn't get hit. Why is that cow? There we go. But yeah, that's what the Thundering Blade does. Now, the Xtracraft sword sets things on fire when you hit it. Obviously, being made out of nether stone, it's pretty useful. Now this right here is a Divine Shadower, and I love this. This is really cool. It's not really a weapon use, but if you right click with it, you actually place down these divine torches. And these divine torches just run off of your weapon, and every time you place one, you use a charge of it, which is pretty cool. That tree's on fire. But yeah, I thought that was a really, that's really helpful for cave exploring. It's also a really powerful weapon too. Well, not that powerful, I guess. Oh god, no, it's not powerful at all. I always thought it was, because it's made from a high-tier weapon. But, at least you got, like, infinite torches without actually having to use torches. As long as the weapon stays non-damaged, you can place as many torches as you want. That's pretty cool. Okay, then here we have the Divine Blade. Great. Out of it, kill it, and it crashed the game. What happened, little cow? What's going on? Did you glitch out? His dead body's here, but he's still alive. Anyway, that's a pretty big glitch. The game just crashed on me, and I come back to this beautiful sight. Hey there, buddy. What's going on? What's going on? But usually, you can just send out a missile like that, and it'll just kill something. You see, like the pig. You see, I think it's working now. Yeah, look, why is it not? What? I don't know. It's very, very finicky. As you can see, though, with a Celestial Sword, you can send out these missiles, and they'll kill things in one hit, almost, well, instantaneously, really. Except, it doesn't like cows. That's the problem. I've really got to quit doing that. Look at that. That is amazing. Oh, my God. So apparently this mod doesn't like you murdering cows with your Divine Blade. I can dig that though. Anyway, let's continue the mod showcase. We've had that problem enough. So here's the Divine Bow. Divine Blow. Oh man. But basically it's just a really powerful bow, infinite arrows. I mean, they set off nether particles when you shoot them. That's pretty cool. But I mean, they do a lot of damage, just infinite arrows and basically blah. There's also the throwing knives. You get these from killing a certain kind of mob, and you can just throw them, pick them back up. They're just like arrows, except you can rapid fire them if you're in like creative mode or something. So if I was on creative mode, you see I could just be like, boo! And they're pretty powerful. I could kill this cow real quick. You see? They're very strong. I mean, I just knocked out that cow in 2 hits. But, yeah, that's about really all the items that I can showcase. Oh, wait, no, I forgot one thing. Hold on. Okay. So, here we are. Wait, no. Creative mode on. Time. No, rain off. Time noon. There we go. I was just clicking wrong. Okay, so, right here. We're going to go off with a bang. We're going to go off. We're going to Shogun off with a bang. Okay, so here is the Xtracraft Ore. And this has a range of 8. So, it's twice as, big of a range as regular TNT. Are you guys ready? Also has a longer fuse time. So you can get away. So, I mean, boom! That's a bigger crater than, regular TNT. But this is my favorite one. This is the overladen TNT. And this one has a range of a whopping 32. And it has a very, very long, you know, fuse time, so you can get away if you run for it. And there we go. I mean, wow, that just boom. And what's funny is, like, even this far away, you can still see the lines from the explosion, but it didn't affect half of it. It's really, really cool. That's a very powerful explosion. Look at all these entities. These are actually making me kind of lag. Oh man, let's get away from that. But anyway, guys, that's the Xtracraft mod. It's a really awesome, if buggy, mod. You should definitely check it out. Tell the guys any, you know, bugs you've encountered, like I have, various times. But it's a really good mod. Links in the description to download it. And I'd also like to remember to tell you guys to check out my new website, CavemanFilms.net. But yeah, I'll talk to you guys later. Hope you enjoyed this video. See ya.